lady left me without warning sometime in the night. So I'm flying down to Houston, but forgetting her the nature of my flight. Yeah, I'm flying down to Houston, forgetting her the nature of my flight.
Welcome, friends, to the HMP Oval for night number one. It is the season opener here at Houston Motorsports Park, the Oval Track, alive and well. And I've got to tell you, fans, if you're checking in, whether it be on Race On or if you're on the HMP Oval Track page, great car counts here tonight. This is some tremendous action that we're setting ourselves up here for this evening. I'll kind of go over the car counts here for you in just a little bit and kind of give you some details right there. Just wanted to jump ahead of stuff. Of course, if you're not able to get here this evening, you can check out all the action on Race On. Here's a look right there at what's going on right now. Drivers' meetings have started, so all of that happening right now. So there's a look at the racetrack as it is very idle here at the moment, but it has definitely been a very busy place as we have been going on throughout the afternoon here at Houston Motorsports Park. Again, night number one right here, starting on a little bit cooler night, which it's always a little bit of a toss-up when you get to an opening night like this because, for one, you got to beat the rain. I know a lot of our fellow some of our dirt track friends up north, some cancellations that we saw, some really big shows that looked like up north that kind of went by the wayside. But we are good here, just a little bit of a chill in the air. And as you could take a look again right there, and I'll get myself off of the We're going to be watching tires. Long green flag runs are going to be hopefully the tail of the tape of what these drivers are going to be looking for tonight, as they'll want to keep as much heat in those American racers as they're going to be able to do that tonight. But before I dive into some of the car counts, I do want to talk about all of the a lot of the great folks that make this possible to be racing here in Houston this year. Winner Circle sponsor TNL Maintenance, offering complete machine shop solutions, including fabrication, repairs, modification for a wide variety of industries. You can check them out at tlmaintco.com. Great sponsors right there. Was talking about Race On. You can catch the action tonight on Race On, taking short track racing to the next level, providing live streaming coverage on multiple platforms. Whether you prefer to watch your races on your computer, your smartphone, tablet, or smart TV, they've got you covered. And it's raceon.com, and you can catch the action here from Houston tonight if you're not going to be able to make it here live to the Speedway. And, of course, you saw the on-demand shirts, and there they are right there. You saw the entire printing process that went on right there with James Cole and the great folks over in San Antonio at On Demand Shirts, the official apparel provider not only of Houston Motorsports Park, South Texas Race Ranch, multiple race teams around the state, but of course the Revved Up Sports Show and the Dirty Air Show as well. Taking a look at car counts tonight. And again, this is, you have to realize with what I think a lot of momentum that we are really, I talked about this on Monday. I think that momentum is going in the right direction at the moment right now, because you do have, this is the first of 10 dates that you were going to have here on the Houston Asphalt Racetrack this year. And I think that's one of the things where it's been just in the past where, 4 to 5 dates is great to have. I mean, I think drivers and teams have been grateful to have one race to, for crying out loud. But when you're in a situation like this where you have over 10, I think that affords you the opportunity, the investment. The investment is so great. I think that's really where we're seeing such a huge commitment, it looks like, from these teams. Again, drop your comments right there. If you have anything that you would like to ask, if I don't know the answer, I'll tell you I don't know the answer. But we're doing this live from the Media Center. And Cheyenne, yes, absolutely. Great comment right there. That printing process, it is quite the operation that On Demand Shirts has there in San Antonio. Starting out with our Sigma Corporation EcoStocks. Of course, that's a division that never lacks for excitement, and just through the years has never lacked for car count. And at last count, there are 15 of them in the pits that are locked and loaded and ready to go tonight. They'll race for 20 laps in their main event. So Again, you've got a variety there of some experienced competitors that we've seen in the eco stocks, and there's some new folks in there as well. So it looks like the balance is really, really good there as well. I want to talk about the Outlaws. Huge kind of breaking overnight, as a matter of fact, a huge commitment from R&M install, dropping a lot of money, a great amount of money into the Outlaw division here at Houston Motorsports Park. And I think that is fantastic, not only for the drivers that have been stalwarts here, that have been being a part of the Outlaw division for the multiple years that the Outlaws have run here. There are 10 in the pits tonight, so that's a good start when we were somewhere around 4 or 5 in the past. And these are solely Outlaws. There's not any more super street stock Outlaw, none of that. These are Outlaws. There may be one pro late model type car that's in there as well, but that's pretty nice count. But I think with the investment right there from R&M, that's something, as that money continues to dive itself into that class, where we might finally get that bite that we've been looking for along the Southeast, maybe from some of those Five Flags or mobile cars or different spots right there, the SRL Sportsman as well. I know that there are some rules that are somewhat different, but modifications can be made, and I think that's a great step in the right direction right there for the Outlaws. Thank you very much to R&M Install for doing that as well. Rico checking in, a little chilly at I-37. Yep, I can only imagine that it's a little chilly over there. The Houston, if you haven't been to HMP in some time, the Houston, the layout here has changed somewhat. Of course, you still have the drag strip and you still have the motocross track behind us, but now you've got residential stuff in here. You've got retail that has popped up in here, so you don't quite have that wide open space that was here in the years past. So I can only imagine over there at 37, and we do wish Ray and the staff there at 37 good luck. You can catch that on Race On as well tonight, because that is wide open out there, and I know that that's going to be chilly. Modifieds are here as well, and you've got a really loaded modified field, 14 cars in the pits with the modifieds tonight, and you've got some stalwarts. You've got some really good drivers that are going to be a part of that. Memphis Villarreal is in that field, just to name one. So you can follow along on Race Monitor all throughout the night. Of course, on Race On, you'll have timing and scoring. All of that's going to be right there for you as well. The Texas trucks are back. You've got 12 of those in the pits tonight as well. So the truck count a little down, but the truck count had been the one that had been just blazing the trail for the longest time. But I think this is another scenario to where you do have the added race dates, and you do have the large amount of dates there and possibilities, and I think you're going to see that class grow on the financial side as well, from sponsors or whatever you may want to call it, an investment here from the racetrack. That truck count is probably going to get right back to where it used to be in the days of the past. Going to step aside for just a second. We'll check out one more word. We're going to check out that nice process once again from On Demand Shirts. Again, this is your 2024 HMP season opener presented by On Demand Shirts. Stick around.
Well, it's a bloody merry morning. Baby left me without warning sometime in the night. So I'm flying down to Houston with forgetting her, the nature of my flight. Yeah, I'm flying down to Houston, forgetting her, the nature of my flight.
HMP pre-race show from live up in the media center. Rodney Rodriguez with all of you live. A couple of words about our great sponsors once again here at HMP in 2024. Our EcoStock sponsor. I talked about the strong field that we have. That's the Sigma Corporation. Sigma supplies a full range of global and domestic water and wastewater products, including fittings, restraints, and extended range products, along with castings, fabrications, and custom parts for OEM manufacturers to thousands of customers across North America. You can check out their website at sigmaco.com/southwest.region. That is the official sponsor of the EcoStocks and the Bootleggers. Bootleggers and Factory Stocks, I'll talk about them here in just a second. Hurricane Automotive, down from my part of the Central Texas area, an auto and diesel repair shop right there in Kyle, priding themselves on working for the working man, and it is run by a working man and his family. Call them at 512-402-4402, and they will be in action tonight in the bootlegger/factory stocks as well. So going back over to our car counts there, leaving off with the trucks. Now, one class that the growth has just been unbelievable. It has been in the last couple of years here at Houston. There's nights where this class has just dominated the car count. And tonight, with a little balance in the car count, I'm not going to say that they're dominating the car count again, but they have the highest car count at this point, and that's the legacy cars, the baby grands, or whatever you want to call them. 21 of those through the pit gates here tonight at Houston Motorsports Park. So that promises to be quite the exciting 20-lap feature. They are also going to run heat races as well. Just kind of a schedule update there. There was one slight modification there on the schedule. Those heat races will fire off at 7 o'clock. You'll have those legacies running in heat races, and then you'll also have the bootlegger/factory stocks running in heat races as well. Then we'll have a driver meet and greet doing that here on opening night. Little chilly, but our crowd count beginning to pick up. We'll take a look once again there at our second camera. I'll take my racetrack and see the drivers up close and personal and get autographs and meet Lauren Alexander, Miss HMP Oval 2024. Factory stocks and bootleggers once again combined tonight. However, this is where talking about progress and such that I've been talking about with bootleggers and factory stocks. The factory stock idea is something that I have been very passionate about to try to get some of those cars, because you guys that check out dirt track racing, that whether you go live or whether you're checking it out, streaming it somewhere, there are factory stocks everywhere. Tonight, all total between the bootleggers and the factory stocks, we've got a 10 count. We've got a 10 count of those. But take a look at some of these names, some of the factory stocks that have migrated over. Of course, Adam Hall won here last year. He is back in the Adam 12 and the number 12 car. Grant Whitney is racing here tonight, as well as Tim Homeyer, then with a mixture of the bootleggers that are going to be in that race as well. So looking mighty strong right there. And lastly, you've got the legends that were re-added to the schedule last year. The legends are 12 strong tonight, again, with a very strong field. So all things considered for an opening night, for a chilly opening night, this is really what we're looking to get right here. Looking to see those kind of car counts just to be able to have some stability right there and give folks a place to race. And the staff has done a very good job. And Jana, yes, that's why we're doing this. That's why I'm doing this. I'll try to do this as often as possible on race dates here. It all depends a lot of times on logistics. Today it was pretty simple to get all of this done. And this is the question once again, ODS, that's On Demand Shirts there in San Antonio. You can check them out on Facebook by checking out ODS or On Demand Shirts. And they will set you guys up. I mean, they, like I talked about, they do the revved up and dirty air stuff for me. And the thing about on-demand shirts, James Cole is a racer. James Cole has been a racer. James Cole is still a racer and going to be a racer. And they can tailor something that is going to be much more economical for you than some of the stuff that you can find randomly online with design and printing and back and forth and all of that. They're local, so they're going to get it done for you in a timely manner. And the best part about it is you don't have to order 1,000 of them. I'm not telling you you can order 2, but you don't have to order 1,000 of them. It's tailored much better for you, the regular racer, that can't afford that kind of money on merchandise. I priced that when I was driving, and that stuff is out of control. Talking about, and that was a long time ago, guys. That was a long time ago when I was racing full time and trying to price stuff. Area 51, a full service auto repair shop located in Texas City. That is the home of my in-laws over in Texas City, handling state inspections, brake jobs, motors, transmission repairs, and many other services. 409-995-0550 or or you can check them out on Facebook. We're really excited to have Celeron Motorsport Media here with us as well. That's our official photographers here at HMP on the oval track. And what they do, they show up and they swarm. It's like one of those where you have, I don't mean this in a bad way, but when you just have a lot of flies that are just everywhere, I mean that in a very complimentary way to those folks. Celeron Motorsports Media, they're all over the facility tonight, and they'll be taking care of those photos. CeleronMM.com. You can check out all of their stuff. They do not only the racing that we do here, they do racing all over the place. So really good stuff. GRC Racing, of course, want to thank those folks as well. That is the official sponsor of the Legacy class. Like I said, 21 of those Legacies in the pits tonight. So again, a reminder, if you're not going to be able to get here to the Speedway this evening, pretty simple. All you got to do is log on to RaceOn. I've said Texas a few times. All you got to do is log on to raceon.com, become a subscriber. And the thing about it is, for example, tonight, not only do you get what we're doing here in Houston, but you're going to get I-37. You're going to get on a random Friday or Saturday, you're going to be able to log on and you're going to get multiple numbers of racetracks from all around the region. And now the Race On part, now you saw the expansion. Now you've got a dirt late model series that Race On has become the official streaming provider for. So it just continues to grow right there with Race On. Xander's actually here tonight, so I got the cream of the crop. No offense to anybody else, but Xander's here, and this is not a Xander production. That's why it's a little choppy, and that's why this camera is the way it's set up over here, and it doesn't move, and it's not doing any of that. It's because it's not a Xander production. Thank you, Christine. Hope all is well for you guys down in El Valle down there. Hopefully you're getting a little bit of this chill that we're getting here, because I think the chill is about to run out. Stepping away one more time, then we're going to get you set for the action tonight. It is opening night at Houston Motorsports Park on the Oval. Almost race time in Houston. We're firing off at 7 o'clock with heat race action. Stick around.
Well, it's a bloody merry morning. Baby left me without warning sometime in the night. So I'm flying down to Houston before getting her the nature of my flight. Yeah, I'm flying down to Houston before getting her the nature of my flight.
Back live here at HMP one final time as we get set to bid you adieu and remind you to go over to raceon.com if you're not able to get here. If you're like Jana right there that didn't even know that we were racing tonight, here's what you do. Go to HMP Oval Track on Facebook and you can search there. The schedule is right up at the top. I don't know if it's pinned. If it isn't pinned, I will get it pinned and we'll get it right there for you. But I'll tell you in advance, April 20th will be the next date right here at the HMP Oval Track, and I can only suspect that we're going to see even more car count-wise than what we have tonight. And again, it is a very good season opener here in Houston tonight. Also want to thank 317 Awards. Of course, that is the official trophy and award provider, not only here at HMP, a lot of different racetracks, my shows, Owen Pittman and his group just do a really cool job. I'm excited tonight, guys, because I'm excited because we're back here racing again. This is the first race for me this year. So to get back, pick one of these things up and get to call some racing, that's always pretty exciting. It's always great to come see my friends in Houston. I've got a lot of good friends here and fun to be back here. But one thing that we're doing, of course, $1 beer, $1 hot dogs. If you're coming out here, you're always going to get that here. There's no doubt about it. It's what made this place great. If you hear the music in the background, I'm also the DJ here. It's 90s country night. The Chicks entertaining the crowd here at HMP. We've heard a little bit of everything. Yes, Toby Keith, RIP, played a lot of that here so far this evening. But tonight we're kind of, as much as the sport has changed, what we're doing, I talked earlier that Lauren Alexander is our trophy presenter. And she's the one saying trophy queen. So trophy queen. But we're doing it old school tonight. Guy or lady wins a race. They're going to come down the front straightaway right here at HMP. There it is. hand it to them, and we're going to take pictures, just like we used to do it back in the old days. So that's some of the stuff that we're bringing back as the sport evolves. There are some things that you can't bring back, but that's one of the cool things that we're trying to bring that old feel back. Again, 7 o'clock, heat race action will start off. If you're not coming out here, don't break any speeding laws to get out here if you're just realizing that we're racing. But get on out here. And, of course, if you can't get here, go to raceon.com, and you'll catch every lap tonight at the HMP Oval Track for the 2024 season opener, race number 1 of 11, as we get back to kicking asphalt once again right here in Houston. Thank you guys for being a part of this pre-race show. Be looking for them. I'm going to keep doing them as long as I'm able. So hope to see you at the racetrack. If I see you here, come on over and say hi. I'll probably give you a shout out and embarrass you. That's what I do. Otherwise, check it out on Race On, guys. Y'all have a great Saturday night and a great rest of the weekend. And don't forget to spring forward. Why do we have to spring forward on a race night in Houston? Spring forward, guys. It's going to be a fun night at the racetrack. Y'all be well, and we'll see you next time. It's time to kick some asphalt in Houston.